This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Good evening, I'm Holly Buchanan. Police say the body of pilot Matt Wallace was found inside the wreckage of his helicopter in Lake Wanaka last night. About 30 people were involved in the recovery operation in the Stevenson's Arm area of the lake. Detective Sergeant Derek Shaw fronted a media conference in Wanaka this afternoon and says the helicopter was pulled up from 47 metres below the surface.
There was a large commercial barge attached with a seagoing tug on it. There was a commercial catamaran, there was the police National Dive Squad, and there was the naval specialists, both divers and surveyors. So all those people came from different parts of the country and were stationed out over the crash site and worked together, and they together formed a plan and managed to locate the wreckage with Mr Wallace in it. They've lifted the wreckage after attaching a line. Mr Wallace has been removed from the wreckage when it's been in the water, and then he's been brought aboard the barge, and then later the wreckage has been brought onto the barge. What I did just want to emphasise is the diverse nature of the experts, but we had everything from deep sea experts to really good cooks, and not one of them was more important than the other. They all contributed to making the operation a success, and I think what is really important about the operation is that it was done in such a timely manner for the benefit of the Wallace family and Max.
And a man has been taken to Dunedin Hospital with a cut to his hand after a dispute between flatmates this morning. A spokeswoman says police responded to a Somerville Street address about 9:15 a.m. after receiving a report of a serious assault. She says a man received a cut to his hand in a dispute with a flatmate. He was transported to hospital in a moderate condition. The male offender was arrested without incident. The 100th year anniversary of Richard Travis being awarded the Victoria Cross is being marked with a special exhibition at Toitu. Tomorrow marks the official anniversary, and the Settlers Museum says it's important to remember bravery above and beyond.
Forever remembered. The name of Sergeant R.C. Travis is among those on permanent display for valour following his exploits in World War I. A display honouring Richard Travis opens at Toitu tomorrow. The exhibition's designer Will McKee says he's remembered for a variety of reasons.
Dick Travis is one of those people whose courage and bravery is obviously noted by the medals he won, but also we remember the fact that he probably saved quite a few lives in the intelligence gathering he did, and we've been trying to put quite a few of these really special achievements out there in the public so that we all can remember those great feats.
But history shows Richard Travis wasn't a saint by any stretch of the imagination, having come down south after disputes in the North Island. Yeah,
he obviously had a bit of an indifferent upbringing, and the course of 100 plus years, that's sort of the only things that are written down, so it may have just been a couple of big quarrels with important people, but he did move from the Bay of Plenty and Poverty Bay down to Southland near Winton.
McKee says the Reverend David Heron is mostly responsible for documenting some of Richard Travis's wartime deeds, and he returned at the end of World War I with comprehensive notes on Travis, which have been passed down through the generations.
And so we're pretty fortunate to have those sorts of things, because often the detail gets lost over the course of history, but through David Heron's recordings and diaries and things like that, we've got a little bit of information about special events like that.
Along with a flair for heroics, Richard Travis is remembered for saving many people's lives, risking his own many times. The VC finally met his demise ironically behind the front line, uncharacteristically out of harm's way, where he was hit by a stray bullet. In Dunedin, the South Today.
And a Dunedin police officer is calling it quits after more than 30 years patrolling the city's streets. She says the job has changed drastically over the years, and her career has taught her a lot about people.
Kathleen Goodman joined the now defunct New Zealand Ministry of Transport Traffic Force in 1980 and was one of the first women in the country to do so. She says the lure of an exciting lifestyle drew her to the field.
Riding the motorbikes, catching speeding drivers.
Goodman just scraped the height requirement for entry into the team, which had proved a barrier to other women, and she says the job taught her a lot about life in general.
You got to meet a lot of people, both civilians as well as staff, obviously with the MOT. You got to know the good and the bad in people.
Goodman was retrained as a police officer during the merger of the MOT and the New Zealand Police Force in 1992. She says despite her gender, she has not been treated differently by the public.
Not all the time. Still got spat in the face and got pushed around. So, but maybe it had a pleasant thank you. And I always like to think I treated people the way I wanted to be treated and kept going.
She has a parting message for drivers which hasn't changed for 30 years. Always drive to the conditions. In Dunedin, the South Today.
West Coast Labor MP Damien O'Connor has been taken to task by his local constituents at the official opening of the new Taramako Road Bridge on State Highway 6. More than 5,000 coasters used the opportunity to voice their dissatisfaction at the government's latest plan to ban any new mining on dock land in the region. Many claim the decision will have a significant impact on the economy of the coast and affect not only coal mining operations but also the Pounamu and lime industries. Protesters used the opening of the new bridge to make their point. A parade including more than 300 vehicles from local businesses drove from Greymouth, crossing the old bridge for the last time. The new $25 million road bridge between Greymouth and Kumara Junction will replace New Zealand's last working road rail bridge. And still to come on the South Today, animal lovers get set for a cat cafe in Invercargill, and a Dunedin club cricketer fells an infamous Australian batsman.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysPlumbing.co.nz.
They've been moving earth for nearly 30 years. Locally owned and operated, Hall Brothers Transport is your one-stop shop when it comes to demolition, site clearance, recycling buildings, chipping trees, earthworks, drainage and roading. Nothing goes to waste. Hall Brothers Transport can get the whole job done from start to finish, no matter how big or small. Give them a call on 4771 141 or drop into 26 Creswell Street behind the railway station. That's Hall Brothers Transport Limited.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Being a big softie takes training. I've gone to great lengths to become even softer while still being strong and reliable. The new me is bigger and softer than ever. Cotton Soft. Softness and strength you can trust.
It's Alex Campbell Menswear's knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33%. That's a third. Lots of New Zealand made and imported quality garments. Wool mix, pure wool, 100% merino. Merino cashmere. Merino possum. Heavy work fisher knits. V-neck, crew neck, quarter zip, button collar, full zip. Plain stripes, argyles, ferrules, self patterns, you name it, even some ladies' colours. Knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33% on all of them. Alex Campbell Menswear's, 3 stores.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819. Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of mass-bought wood fires. For obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance, and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoai Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Welcome back. Members of the public were locked out of the Dunedin District Court this morning after a serious threat was made yesterday. Police have confirmed they're investigating what the Otago Daily Times understands was a remark made about a firearm. Police say they received a report relating to information of concern that was made to an individual yesterday. While judges, court staff, lawyers and media representatives were allowed into the recently refurbished Lower Stewart Street premises, all others were kept outside by security. Inquiries are ongoing. And a pop-up shop coming to Invercargill next week is offering a unique opportunity for Southland animal lovers. SPCA Southland is opening the region's first cat cafe to celebrate the organisation's biggest fundraising day of the year, Cupcake Day.
If this little guy looks like your ideal coffee date companion, you're in luck. Bandit is one of 5 cats chosen for SPCA Southland's pop-up cat cafe, which will open in Invercargill next week to raise funds for its annual Cupcake Day.
It's a really cool thing for our cats to be able to sort of showcase them in a way that it's a bit different. People can enjoy their company while enjoying a coffee, and not only is it, raising much needed funds for these animals, but it's helping with our profile in our community, and it's giving back to our community as well.
As 5 of the SPCA's most affectionate felines, the organisation will offer the option to take the food away from all the fur.
They're all got different personalities, lots of fun, and we think they'd be our most confident, friendly cats to be able to go into an environment with lots of people. There will be seats available for people to sit down and have a wee pat and a cuddle, but all the food will be supplied as a takeaway, so the option's there to take it out of the room to eat it afterwards.
And if their social media is anything to go by, the SPCA's Cupcake Day is looking to be a sellout.
We put the advertisement up on social media, and within 2 hours we had extreme amount of comments and shares, and just everyone's absolutely loved the idea. So we were planning to make 200 cupcakes, so we've put that up to 300 just because of the feedback we've had.
SPCA Southland's pop-up cat cafe will be open on the 4th and 6th of August in Cambridge Place Arcade. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
A Dunedin club cricketer has felled an infamous Australian batsman in the Northern Territory. 20-year-old Kurt Johnston was playing for the Southern Storm in the Northern Territory Strike League over the weekend. The former Kings High School student was bowling to former Aussie opener Cameron Bancroft, who tried to sweep the ball down leg. All he succeeded in doing was edging the ball up under his helmet, hitting him in the throat. He went down on his knees and required help from the team's medical crew. Bancroft and former Australian vice-captain David Warner have both been playing for sides in the league after they were banned from all first-class cricket over the ball tampering incident in South Africa. The pair, along with Aussie captain Steve Smith, are allowed to play in limited over versions of the game. Johnson has been joined in Darwin and the Storm team by Otago and Albion pace bowler Matt Bacon. After the break on the South Today, after many years, a large collection of Sheep Station photographs make their first public appearance, and we find out what Jack Frost has in store.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
It's Alice Campbell Menswear's knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33%. That's a third. Lots of New Zealand made and imported quality garments. Wool mix, pure wool, 100% merino. Merino cashmere. Merino possum. Heavy work fishnets. V-neck, crew neck, quarter zip, button collar, full zip. Plain stripes, argyles, ferrules. Self patterns, you name it, even some ladies' colours. Knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33% on all of them. Alex Campbell Menswear's 3 stores.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysPlumbing.co.nz. If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires. For obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance, and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
They've been moving earth for nearly 30 years. Locally owned and operated, Hall Brothers Transport is your one-stop shop when it comes to demolition, site clearance, recycling buildings, chipping trees, earthworks, drainage and roading. Nothing goes to waste. Hall Brothers Transport can get the whole job done from start to finish, no matter how big or small. Give them a call on 4771 141 or drop into 26 Creswell Street behind the railway station. That's Hall Brothers Transport Limited.
the hard-to-find bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Welcome back. A decade after his death, High Country musterer Dave Osmer's evocative photographs are being shared with the world. Osmer's worked on dozens of southern sheep stations in his youth and built up a large collection of photos of High Country life. Now his grandson has given the images a new lease of life.
Finally on display after 7 years in the planning, the photographs Dave Osmers took as a High Country sheep musterer brought to life in a new exhibition. It's been curated by the photographer's grandson, Dean Harlowich, who was given the images by his grandmother.
A little while after his passing, my grandmother came to me and she said, you do photography, Dave did photography, you should have things, you know, do something with them. So, oh yeah, okay, cool. This has been a 7-year process, kind of sitting with those photos and wondering what to do with them, the best way to communicate that in a way that's respectful to him and to kind of carry on some of the image and the feel and the spirit of who Dave was and what he stood for, which to me lies in behind that photography.
Harlowich says he's humbled by the opportunity to honour his grandfather's legacy.
It's been a privilege and an amazing experience to have the opportunity to learn and to work with those photos and to finally have them here in the exhibition. It's just unreal.
The Winter's Heart exhibition will run at the Queenstown Arts Centre until mid-August in Queenstown for the South Today.
And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Philip.
Yes. Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Fresh pages tomorrow. On the front of them there's some pictures of some healthy and hopefully scrumptious also smoothies.
Fantastic.
With nice fruit and nut toppings, so they look good.
This sounds good.
Same page there's a story about a beginner's guide to wine tasting. I read through that just before I came and learnt that sparkling wine is better in white wine glasses, and those tall fluty glasses aren't a good idea because you can't capture the aroma and all sorts of other reasons. There's reasons for that, so there we go. There's also a slow-cooked beef in beer with prunes recipe.
Yum.
And
sounds good for winter.
Next to that is a recipe for something quite different, for a skin moisturiser.
Have to try that one out.
I'll give that one a miss. Some things you can't improve. On the news pages, insurance, Dunedin in particular, it appears it's considered risky and insurance premiums for houses will go up.
Wow.
While in many parts of central Otago and Southland, they may actually go down a bit. The rises in Dunedin will be higher than the falls in those other places, not surprisingly.
Yeah.
Harbour bylaws for consultation going out from the Otago Regional Council.
Oh, yes.
This issue of life jackets, not just having them on board, but wearing them in small vessels, and also a stipulation about the name of the vessel being visible and registered. So there we go. Yep.
Yeah.
There's speculation about a prominent Australian rugby player who could end up in the Highlander ranks.
Ooh.
I'll leave that as a little tease. Whether it happens or not is another question, but it is a talking point around town.
Yes, good.
And on the opinion page, I thought I would like to mention Anna Campbell, who writes a prominent Dunedin businesswoman who writes very good columns, often looking to the future in the agribusiness type area. She's talked about meat substitute and so on in the past, and the column this week's about farming insects. I noticed a bit about maggot farms in China and things, so maybe that's not the best thing to read just before breakfast. Maybe leave that till after breakfast.
That's fantastic, thanks very much. And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by Mole Map.
Looking at the situation, a westerly airflow will bring some showers at times to the ranges and western areas, but for most it's a dry few days ahead. As we head down from the far northwest of the South Island, Greymouth will have periods of rain and 9 degrees, and cloudy for Westport with 9 degrees also. To the northeast regions, Nelson will be cloudy with 8 degrees, and the same for Blenheim with 9. In the Canterbury region, Kaikoura periods of rain and 9 degrees, Christchurch mostly cloudy and 7 degrees, Ashburton rain and just 6 degrees there. To the southern outlook, moderate northerlies and high cloud increasing everywhere with 9 degrees for Gore and 8 for elsewhere. Through to the central outlook, Alexandra, Queenstown and Wanaka, light northerlies, some high cloud and 7 degrees. Te Anau, moderate northerlies, late showers and 9. To the northern outlook now, Oamaru and Timaru, light northeasterlies, fine and 9 degrees. Omarama and Twizel, light northerlies, some high cloud and 7 degrees. Here in Dunedin, it'll be a frosty one tonight with an overnight low of just 0. Fine and sunny tomorrow, still cold, light to moderate nor'easters and a high of 8, low down to 5. A few showers early Thursday, but for most of the day, fine with sunny periods and some high cloud and light westerlies. And in Invercargill tonight, as in Dunedin, it'll be fine and frosty, down to 0 degrees. Fine and sunny tomorrow with high cloud increasing during the day and moderate northerlies developing, looking at a high of 10. Some rain tomorrow night and a low of 6. Showers clearing and sunny periods increasing on Thursday morning with moderate westerlies, a high of 10 degrees. That's it from the team at the South Today for this evening. Don't forget the electric blanket tonight to keep those toes warm, and we'll see you back again tomorrow. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.